In a quiet village nestled among rolling hills, there lived an old woman named Amma. Her hair was silver, her skin was weathered with age, and her back was slightly bent from the many years she had lived. But her eyes, oh, her eyes! They sparkled with a warmth and kindness that could melt the coldest of hearts. Amma lived alone in a small cottage on the outskirts of the village. She had never married and she had no children. Yet, she was never lonely. Every day she spent her time tending to her garden, walking through the village, and sharing her wisdom with anyone who needed it. The villagers, young and old, sought her out for advice, comfort, and a gentle smile. One day, a young man named Rohit arrived in the village. He had been traveling for many months, searching for a place where he could find peace. Rohit was troubled. His heart was heavy with worries about his future, his career, and his life. He had accomplished so much, but still felt empty inside. He had everything the world could offer: money, fame, and success. But none of it seemed to bring him joy. In his search for happiness, he had become lost. On his first day in the village, Rohit heard stories about Amma, the wise old woman who had lived through much and was always happy, no matter what life threw at her. Intrigued, Rohit decided to visit her. He found Amma sitting outside her cottage, basking in the warm sunlight. Her hands were busy knitting a scarf, and a soft smile played on her lips as she worked. Rohit approached her and asked, "Amma, how do you do it? How do you stay so peaceful and content? I have everything I could ever want, but I still feel empty. I don't know what to do." Amma looked up from her knitting and studied him for a moment. "My dear, let me tell you a story," she said softly. "When I was young, I lived a very different life. I had dreams, ambitions, and desires just like you. I wanted to be successful, to make my mark on the world. But life had other plans for me. One by one, I lost the things I thought I needed to be happy. My family was taken from me, my health began to fail, and the future I had imagined for myself seemed to crumble. But instead of giving in to despair, I made a choice. I chose to focus on what I had, rather than what I had lost." Amma paused for a moment, as if remembering the past. Then she continued, "You see, happiness is not in money, success, or recognition. True happiness comes from within. It comes from accepting what life gives you, whether it's good or bad, and finding joy in the little things." Rohit listened intently, unsure of what to say. "But Amma," he asked, "how can you be so sure? How can you stay so positive when life takes everything from you?" Amma smiled warmly. "Happiness is not a destination, Rohit. It is a way of being. It is about finding peace in the present moment, no matter what that moment brings. It's about appreciating the beauty of life, even in its simplest forms: the sound of birds singing, the warmth of the sun, the smile of a stranger. When you learn to see the world through the lens of gratitude, you will find that there is always something to be happy about." Rohit sat quietly for a while, letting her words sink in. He had spent so much of his life chasing after success and external validation that he had forgotten what it meant to simply be at peace. Amma's wisdom was simple, yet profound, and for the first time in a long time, Rohit felt a sense of calm wash over him. After a while, Amma stood up and handed him the scarf she'd been knitting. "Take this with you," she said. "It's a small token of peace. Whenever you feel lost or overwhelmed, wrap it around yourself and remember that happiness is a choice. It is within you, always." Rohit took the scarf and thanked her, his heart lighter than it had been in years. He knew that he had found something far more valuable than wealth or fame. The understanding that peace and happiness could be found in the simplicity of life, in accepting what was, and in being grateful for what he had. Amma lived out the rest of her days in peace, her heart full of love and gratitude. She had taught the village that happiness is not found in the external world, but in the way we choose to see it. And in doing so, she had given the greatest gift of all, the power of positive thinking. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content.